Hello and welcome to the first full-length episode of Google Links, the series in which I find golf courses on Google Maps and go play and review them. Today we're at White Mountain Golf Course in Orland Park, Illinois. This is a course I've played many times in the past, so I thought it'd be a perfect spot for our first review here today. Here I am on the first hole. I hit just a full pitching wedge, which is a 50-degree wedge in my bag. Overshot the green, and then I overshot the approach shot, as you can see here. But as you can see in a sec, I was able to save par. Second hole, very similar to the first one, just a straight 120 yards, full-length pitching wedge. This time I did the opposite. I actually undershot, hit it about 80 yards, just about a 30 or 40 yard chip towards the green, which I actually pushed. And it was about a 25-foot putt to save par, which I eventually missed, but easy tap in for bogey. Next hole we're going to, this is the longest of the par 3s on this course. This is a about 210 yard hole. I decided to go with a 3-iron instead of a 3-wood on this hole because I usually hit my irons a little bit straighter and a little more consistent. This was probably my best shot of the day. I was able to hit it square straight down the center of the fairway. I was able to roll it up onto the green. It was still about a 30-foot putt, but I was excited to get up to the green to see what I had in store. This is by far my best putt of the entire day. Took me a while to set it up. The greens were running pretty slow, and the reading was thrown out the window because everything just kept going flat, so I was able to make this putt, which felt really good. This is the longest hole on the course. It's a 300-yard par 4. I hit this driver. My first shot actually went into the woods. My second shot went pretty straight, but still about 50 yards out. I chipped to the side of the green. Didn't get that approach on camera, but I then two-putted for par. This is another very long hole on the course. This is actually a uphill dogleg to the right. I went with a 3-wood because I figured I was probably going to slice it anyway. Hit it right over to the top of this hill with about 40 yards, I'd say, left to the pin. Was very proud of this approach shot because I was able to get it up with my 50-degree and landed with it about probably 3 or 4 feet of the hole. Also, the day I went out and decided to film this, it was about 95 degrees, so always remember to stay hydrated on the golf course. I always have my half-gallon jug of water, as you can see here. This putt had me a little bit nervous. I always get in my own head when I'm putting at short-range shots. This was probably about 4 feet from the hole, but all I had to do was just line up and put a nice easy. Honestly, it was really just a tap in, but I still found a way to almost miss it. This was probably my worst hole of the day. This is hole 6. Is just a simple par 3. Kind of had to go over a hill, but mostly flat. Just got to hit a straight. I chose to go with a 7-iron on this hole just because I thought that would be a nice loft. but I ended up doing what I always do with my irons and shanked it to the other fairway. I didn't get my approach shot on camera, but as you can see, that's what I was dealing with. And then I completely bladed it to the other side of the green, so I had about a 50-foot putt to save par, which I obviously missed. Up next is probably my favorite hole on the golf course. It's hole 7. It's about 110 yards from the black tees, which is the farthest tees, but we always play with the red tees because it's about 70 yards, so it gives you a really good chance to make a hole-in-one. I have yet to do that, but it's always just fun. I always play one from the blacks and one from the reds. I actually didn't get those tee shots on camera. I got them on camera, but the footage was unusable. But I got the first one within about 15 feet, the other within about 20 feet. Unfortunately, as you can see here, I missed the first putt, so I just tapped in for par. Hole 8 was pretty tricky. My first tee shot actually went up about 15 feet from the hole. My second shot went about 10 feet away from this foot golf hole. It left me with about a 15-footer for birdie. Always remember, boys, never forget to wash your balls. Before we get into talking about the final hole, I just want to say thank you if you have stuck around this long to watch. Leave a like or dislike, let me know how I'm doing, let me know what I'm doing right or wrong, and just enjoy the rest of the video. This shot was really fun because I hit it offline, but I gave it enough of a slice to where it was able to land on the green. All in all, I think White Mountain is a great place to golf. It's great for beginners because it's got a lot of intermediate holes. Teaches you how to hit long and short shots. Here is I set up for birdie. I'd say I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I can't wait to move on to the next course. Thanks for watching.